Brian Kelly, you just one big fucking clusterfuck, huh, son? See, your little white pipsqueak ass don't understand black culture, nor respecting black women. Like how you just threw that little girl under the fucking bus? You put her name in the docket? You a piece of shit. You don't respect anything sacred with black women. You shouldn't as a white boy. That's probably why Willie hired you. Do you notice that Willie's brother-in-law, white lawyer, you know, Donald Trump little boy, just killed the King Holiday? Talked about MLK like he ain't shit? Well, dickhead. August of 26, when you had Willie sitting in Kinley's, and he was filing a motion to go to Superior Court, that was the 10-year ascension period of Amelia Isadora Platts Boynton Robinson. Now I'm going to tell you where you really fucked up. Well, the second fuck up. Then you felt like you was there. You dickhead. Do you not know Cynthia Dolores Nottage Tucker? Put some respect on that. The great honorable Cynthia Dolores Nottage Tucker, who founded the Martin Luther King Jr. Association's birthday was October the 4th. So right after we celebrated her birthday on Saturday, the 4th, your dumbass on Tuesday filed a motion emergency ex parte motion. Did your dumbass not realize what October the 8th is? It's the day that Amazing Grace and Leon Sullivan launched Progress Plaza. Now, I know your dumb white ass throwing up on Black history. But before Progress Plaza, they had OIC. Before OIC, they had select patronage, which Leon Sullivan gave to Martin Luther King Jr. and got rewritten with them fuckers that you representing into Operation Breadbasket. And then, dickhead, we are, as I told you, dumbass, getting up to the ascension period, the 110 days between October the 12th, when the great honorable Cynthia Dolores Nottage Tucker ascended 20 years ago, and 110 days later, January 30th, when Coretta Scott ascended. And you just feel like you coming up against black women. Dickhead. You put that shit in front of a black woman. And the power of the Holy Ghost, she recused her ass. You should do the same thing. Just go ahead and give Willie his money back. Tell him to go ahead and settle with the girls. Did you not know it's a group of men from his alma mater already raised the $3,000 for a legal fund? And then we thought about it and was like, you know what? Girls, just keep that. Willie Watkins, Brian fucking Green, you pieces of shit. And you, talking about reputation damage for your client, you did this Morehouse weekend. It's HU weekend now. We withdrawing our economic support, redirecting it to folks who on it. You ain't on it, boy. And you disrespected GSU. You made him sit at Kinley's. Why you did that shit? Do you have any Atlanta pride? Who raised your dumb ass? It's the Ox, A2. You know, I'm on the site with some Tigers. I know, right before homecoming. There's some frosted flakes, let me tell you the difference. Mama and them told us, don't be eating processed food when we was little kids in the supermarket. And we look down the cereal aisle with all that processed stuff, and you go down the aisle, it's that one on the box talking about, I'm vain. Call me a tiger. That's not a real tiger. Senator Leroy Johnson learned from Benjamin Mays. He told me, Mays said, when you get an idea, you hold on to it like it was God himself who gave it to you. Them two tigers. I never went to Morehouse, I taught there. And we got a frosted flake. Burned our brains over booze movement. Out here, Corey, Jazz, Josh, been employing the boys. Incredible examples of what it means to be a tiger. But online, where our girls are launching their brains over booze movement, combating the over-sexualized culture and the social media pressure, attempting to objectify them. We can get a young king some work over here, but the frosted flakes in the building act like they don't really know how hard it is for our young girls out here in these urban trenches. Do you know our high school and early college daughters are investing $250 in order to get a stripping license from APD into DeKalb County? Do you realize why? Because on this side of COVID, the most readily available method for them to perpetuate income, got their hands on their knees, showing off their little booties moving, instead of their hands on their keyboards, showing off their brains moving. Get it? Brains over boobs. So the young daughters of God that he allows us to provide mentorship to and spiritual fatherhood to, they wanted to find a way to make some money. Now, I got a business, Jazz got a business, Corey got a business, Josh got a business. You know what we got to do? We got to be out here putting that work in. We ain't got time to be chasing algorithms that be changing every week and every other friggin' day. But you know what we love to do? We love to be able to pay it forward, put a couple of dollars in the pocket of our daughters, and let them use their AI artisan street to take us to another level. And so a frosted flake did that, got a diamond, and burned it. That's $2,500. That $250 that our daughters spend for that stripping license, that to sell their bodies, what we're saying as community men is don't spend $250 to sell your body. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna invest $250 in you. To sell your brains, your digital brilliance. We can spend $150, pay the Secretary of State, now you got your own LLC. Another $100 we're gonna put in your business bank account. And when you become a diamond, you say, you know what, yes, I'll patronize them for some services, but because of what they're doing, I'm gonna just go ahead and sew into that. I'm gonna make sure that 10 young ladies, young kings, get to own their own businesses. We only steward to what God has given us, and that's some sure enough good soil. Popped up like I'm going, spend $250, $2,500, had the girls do all the work. And then reverse their deposit. Had a white lawyer sent out black girls to Superior Court. Let me make sure y'all understand why. Inside of magistrate court, our daughters, they can represent themselves. You know how they be? We all stand on business. Talk about our everything up to par. You know how our little urban daughters be, the little goddesses. White lawyers say, you dead to rights. That means ain't no way to get out of this. Except this one little loophole. If we countersume for $15,000, then we can move it to Superior Court, and they gonna have to have a lawyer to represent them. If these girls ain't got $250 for their LLC, they sure enough ain't got $3,000 for a lawyer to represent them. But they serious. So you know what they did? Stand on business. They launched a fundraiser for their legal fund. And when a couple of real Morehouse Tigers heard about it, I heard about it, it was a dub. I'm like, for real? Folks tipping y'all? Because they do incredible work. I got a tip, I got $50. Y'all read the article? Healthy competition is amazing. Jazz sent him $100. I don't know nothing about it. Next thing I know, Kari sent him $100. I don't know nothing about it. Now watch the little healthy competition. You see Josh pop up. He Morehouse man. He want to throw it in there. Then the girls write the article about Jazz, and they point out how Dean K, and I think y'all love me. Dean K was sending 50, and then Jazz sent 100. Now I'm tell y'all what go behind the scenes because y'all don't be tipping our daughters. When they do a feature article about you, you gotta approve it the night before. I'm gonna tell you with my Morehouse brothers, because we all brothers, right? Black, white, orange, we all stripes. A2, you know, Morehouse Tigers, put all that to the side. We all brothers, we all kings. Jazz sent another $50. So you mean to tell me I'm sending 50? Jazz, Kari sent 100. The girls write it up, throwing me under the bus, and then Jazz sent another 50. Okay, only sent 50. Send another 50. I'm gonna tell you, in between that game, during the Spell House homecoming, our girls raised over $3,000. And the question was, y'all gonna pay the legal fee? No, put that in y'all pocket and let that bum be a bum, because I think as a bison, I'm gonna tell you, I seen some kings redeem the house. Keyshawn is on the wall right here. And when Weasel came in, he sat right here. He sat right here. Look at him. Look at how they animated him. We in Kinley's. You know, he got an old white lawyer, and his old white lawyer went to GSU. His old white lawyer put the girls inside of Superior Court. Inside of Superior Court, you got to have a $3,000 attorney to get heard. This is what, there you go Weasel right there.
That is crazy.
Oh, Weasel right there. Look at him. Weasel. Look at his anime. Wait a minute. You guys see him. This is Weasel, Willie Watkins. Look at him. Weasel, Willie Watkins. You know, this is right here. There you go right there. They got a picture of him sitting in here inside of him. Weasel, how dare you come in here and our black businesses that support our community, and you trying to get some shine. We Black America, man. We ain't playing with our girls, Weasel. Weasel Willie Watkins. Then you're going to get a GSU attorney because you burned them girls and put them in Superior Court. And then you're supposed to be a GSU. Hey, listen, man.
There was two kinds of slaves. There was the house Negro and the field Negro. The house Negro, they lived in the house with master. They dressed pretty good. They ate good because they ate his food, what he left. They lived in the attic or the basement, but still they lived near their master. And they loved their master more than the master loved himself. They would give their life to save their master's house quicker than the master would. The house Negro, if the master said, we got a good house here, the house Negro said, yeah, we got a good house here. Whenever the master said we, he said we. That's how you can tell a house Negro. If the master's house caught on fire, the house Negro would fight harder to put the blaze out than the master would. If the master got sick, the house Negro would say, what's the matter, boss? We sick. We sick. He identified himself with his master more than his master identified with himself. And if you came to the house Negro and said, let's run away, let's escape, let's separate, that house Negro would look at you and say, man, you crazy. What you mean separate? Where is there a better house than this? Where can I wear better clothes than this? Where can I eat better food than this? That was that house Negro. In those days, he was called a house nigger. And that's what we call him today, because we still got some house niggers running around here. This modern house Negro loves his master. He wants to live near him. He'll pay 3 times as much as the house is worth just to live near his master. And then brag about, I'm the only Negro out here. I'm the only one on my job. I'm the only one in this school. You're nothing but a house Negro. And if someone come to you right now and say, let's separate, you say the same thing that the house Negro said on the plantation. What you mean separate? From America? This good white man? Where you gonna get a better job than you get here? I mean, this is what you say. I ain't left nothing in Africa. That's what you say. Why, you left your mind in Africa.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it. No kidding. Breaking down a switch in front of your building. Sitting on the steps feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. You gotta keep the devil in his hole. But you know how it goes. I'm front line every time it's on. 100 proof flow, run and shoot pro. 458 drop, play a bulletproof song. Every few shows I just buy some new